This game is tea and is not suitable for kids. May the 5th be with you. Also, are we ever gonna, like, get Yoshino Yusuke in this route? Because, I mean, he's apparently Koko's fiance. If we're ever gonna learn about all of his backstory and how he fell from being a music star, it's gonna be this route, I figure. When I go inside, I notice Sanai-san is telling the story alone. Sup, Sanai-san?
Konnichiwa, Okazaki-san. Mite kudasai, kore.
Sanai-san shows me the wooden starfish she's holding. But unlike before, the arms are long and slender, much closer to those of a genuine starfish. She's gotten better at it, but the realism in turn makes the carving kind of uncanny. Did you get it from Fuko?
違います。早苗が作りました。
Eh? Don't tell me. A premonition is rising in me.
はい、パンなんですよ、これ。
Gah!
グワって何ですか?
It means quite in the Maasai language. The Maasai language is that which is spoken in southern Kenya and northern Tanzania by the Maasai people. It's probably not pronounced that way, but I apologize to anybody from that region. Sorry.
なかなかですか。まだまだですね。
No, maybe you shouldn't. As my eyes wander away from Sanai-san, the thing that next catches my attention shuts me up mid-sentence. What I'm seeing is... a ton of starfish. Looking around the store, I realize that all the bread in here is now starfish-shaped. No, it's not! I can clearly see they're still round. We got bagels down there. Gah!
グワって何ですか? もしかしてなかなかの最上級で素晴らしいという意味ですか?
No, I meant to say quite.
もう少しですね。
No, I was just stretching the word.
見てください。あんパンもジャムパンもクリームパンもできる限り人手にしてみたんですよ。
Gah! Are you serious?
はい。
What have you done? Fuko's starfish can still be mistaken for stars, but these are way too realistic. So, where is the old man? I nervously raised my question.
秋夫さんは焼き上がると同時に店を出て行きました。
Makes sense.
最後の言葉は「早苗、お前は最高に可愛いやつだ。しかし、焼くパンは最悪だ」
That's fair.
でした。
Is that so? Only in this matter do I feel sympathy for him.
さっきまで泣いてましたけど、これからは私一人でも頑張らないとって思って立ち上がりました。
You're a bit of a drama queen, aren't you, Sanai?
というわけで、岡崎さんもお一つどうですか?
No thanks.
秋夫さん、やっぱり早苗一人では無理ですか?
You're definitely a drama queen. Holy cow. She's slowly collapsing on the floor, crying. It's amazing how fast you came around.
というわけで、私は秋夫さんを探しに出かけますね。
I see.
岡崎さんはごゆっくりどうぞ。
Sanai-san walks out of the store. Who is going to take care of the store then? I give the bread around the store and never look. Nah, that won't be necessary.
あ、岡崎さん。
Fuko's sticking her head through the door to the living room. Yo.
早苗さんは
That's a good question. She just went out to find the old man.
そうですか。
What's wrong?
今電話ありました。
Did you take it?
はい。
What did they say?
はあ、はあって荒い息が聞こえてきました。
That's not creepy or anything. And?
好きだ、好きだって
Oh,
繰り返してました。
that's just a prank call. That guy must be a pervert.
でも、人手パンだけはマジやめてくれって。
It's the old man.
それで、フーコですけどって言ったら、叫び声を上げながら切られました。
Naturally, considering he just confessed his love to his daughter's friend.
で、人手パンって何かなと思いまして、聞きに来たんです。
You are looking for these.
あるんですか?
She descends to the ground floor. Then, she's like, I want one of everything. Voila, she's tripping again. Fuko, come back here. She returns for a brief moment. And she's gone again. Being surrounded by starfish. This must be the barrier to seal Fuko! Every time she returns to reality, the starfish filling her vision return her to the dream world. Because of that, it's impossible for Fuko to break out of this barrier on her own. If the old man and Sanai-san never come back, Fuko is forever sealed in here. And hundreds of years would go by. When the demi-human race has grown strong enough to conquer humanity, a traveler is heading toward the Marukawa Bakery, which is laying in ruin. Your imagination is very frightening, Mr. Tomoyo. The moment the barrier is broken, an entity appears before humanity. Is it a god or is it a demon? Fuko, the last Starfish Bender. Wow, Avatar reference. There's no way it's going to sell! I grow tired of my own planning ability. Not to mention her only attack is to strike the head with a starfish. Even a normal human is stronger than her. I clear away my silly imagination and run toward Fuko to break the barrier that is sealing her. Yo.
なんだか長い夢を見ていた気がします。
Be grateful to Sir Okazaki the Good. Why do I keep wanting to say Okazaki? Thanks to me, you managed to stay in the present.
何言ってるかわけわからないです。
Well, that was weird. But that's par for the course for the Fuko route. The holidays are over. We're spending all of our free time at school distributing Fuko's carvings. But almost none of the students realized what we gave them are starfish. A few would say...
かわいい
Another would comment...
お、かっこいいじゃん。
And in one case...
ああ、もうすぐ切れるところだったんだ。
He made that mysterious remark as he accepted the starfish.
切れる？何が？
What? No idea. That remains unanswered, but at least our mission is going smoothly.
それともうすぐフーコの姉が結婚するんです。もしよろしければ一緒に祝ってください。
She keeps bowing down over and over again. Everyone seems to tilt their head to her request, but that doesn't make Fuko feel discouraged. She just keeps looking to the next person to receive her present. Even though no one is giving her a positive answer, I think it means something for her to keep on trying with such a firm posture. Because I'm certain no one would look the other way. Considering that even someone as heartless as me can't help wanting to cheer her on.
ふーちゃん、頑張ってるからみんな来てくれます。
Hug. Furukawa suddenly embraces Fuko. At the same time, a student walks away right in front of her.
はい、どうぞ。
Twitch struggle. Furukawa's weight is holding Fuko down, keeping her from chasing after the student. Stop! Stop! Can't you see you're being a hindrance to her? I take Furukawa's hand and pull her away from Fuko.
邪魔でしたか？私。
Fuko couldn't move just now, could she? What is it?
抱きついてもらうのは嫌いじゃないです。本当ですか？
No, even if she says so, you'll just hinder her from doing her work, so don't do it. Fuko keeps gazing up at Furukawa's face as if she's wanting to be hugged.
なんだこの子は。家族の愛に飢えてるのか？
Well, considering that she doesn't have a home, yeah. Tsunohara comments. Furukawa looks as if she's going to cry again. That must be it. I find myself agreeing with Tsunohara. Those close siblings were torn apart because one of them fell into a coma. That's reason enough. I mean, but she's okay now.
岡崎さん、少しだけ抱いていてもいいですか？
Fine, whatever. Furukawa stands next to Fuko again and takes the small girl in her arms.
ふーちゃん。
なんなんだこの二人は。
私たちは見てるだけしかできないですけど、頑張りましょう。
Fuko nods. I can't take my eyes off of them.
よーし、今度は僕が抱きしめてあげるよ。
Hug. Sunohara clings to Fuko from behind. Yeah, that's weird. But she shakes him away and... Kong! Kong! Donk! Donk! Donkey Kong! And it hits Sunohara's head with a starfish.
でも
Still keeping her eyes on Fuko, Furukawa breathes out, disheartened.
こうして人を集めてそれで本当に伊吹先生は結婚してくれるんでしょうか
Eh?
結婚してくれないと祝うことすらできないです
Yeah, now that you mention it. Kong! Kong! Donkey Kong!
まだ許してくれないっすか
I recall the words Kokosan said. Not to mention, we're still afraid to take the next step. Nothing has changed. My dear sister's still lying pitifully in her hospital bed. That's why I'm so confused. If she's given up on her marriage, all of the effort Fuko has and is giving will become meaningless. So let her know that Fuko's better now!
岡崎さん
I know.
止めないと篠原さん立ったまま失神してます
As always, Kokosan is watering the flowers in front of her house.
ここのところよく来てくれますね
Yeah, too much free time. Did I come at a good time?
はい構いませんよ
She's really nice. I keep on watching Koko-san working for a while. Say,
はい
have you been going to see her all this time in the hospital? We're at the point where I don't feel awkward talking about Fuko.
はいそれは日課ですからあの子一人に寂しい思いはさせられません本当は隣町に引っ越ししてもっと長い時間そばにいてあげられればいいんですけどね
This town is no good. The kind of town that doesn't care enough about its people to build a hospital where families can stay over. I curse the countryside town.
そうですね大きな病院ができればいいですねでもそうなると代わりに迷惑をしてしまう人たちもいるでしょうから難しいですね岡崎さんはそう思いませんか
I forgot. She's just the kind of person who's willing to peacefully reason with anyone, no matter how bad they may be. She manages to make me feel at ease so easily that the thought comes to me almost too naturally. I guess so. Then I have no reason to hold back. Are you still hesitant about getting married? I throw the hardest question straight at her.
悩んでるも何もまだするつもりはありませんよ
She answers me with a smile, but something tells me it doesn't come from a positive nature. If you say so. But then Fuko's wish won't be realized. Does that mean you're leaving it until Fuko's awakened?
ええそうですね目を覚まして元気になって普通の子と同じように学校に通うようになってからその時言いますお姉ちゃん結婚しますってそれが今は一番だと思って
She
ます
probably also would want Fuko to be her maid of honor, so... I wish she hadn't told me that with such a smile. Fuko already knows everything. And she wants to congratulate her sister so badly. Then why?
どうしましたか岡崎さん私の言ったこと何か気に障ってしまいましたか
No. I was born with this sullen face. This makes anyone who talks to me feel uneasy. And I may have even hurt Furukawa's feelings with this without knowing.
ただ岡崎さんは正直なんだとそう思いますよ
Blunt as an axe, I believe is the phrase. She may be right. I'm bad at lying or faking emotions. Surely what I'm feeling right now must be clear as day to her. I can't make her worry even more. Well, I'd better get going. Gotta meet up with Furukawa. Just... Why are you being such an idiot?
そんな大事な時間を割いてしまうわけにはいかないですねできるだけ長く一緒にいてあげてくださいね
I will. I give a shy laugh and walk away. Ooh, touching music again. As I rush my steps toward Furukawa Bakery, my heart has decided on something. I call Furukawa, who's in the living room, out to the corridor. Listen, Furukawa. I want to let them see each other no matter what. I tell her my decision. Thank you!
でも れはふーちゃん。
Yeah, she said her voice wouldn't reach her sister, right? But we're sure it did reach other people. Wouldn't it be strange for Kokosan to be the only exception? After a moment of silence,
そうですよね。
her answer lightens me up.
届きますよね、きっと。
Yes, and her wish will be fulfilled. Then Kokosan can proceed with her wedding without any worry. Everything will turn out just fine.
はい、きっとうまくいきます。
I can't show enough how happy her positive reply is making me.
それではいつ会ってもらえますか？
The Founders Festival. On that day, even people from outside the school can enter.
そうですね。とてもいいアイデアです。
We can then show her how Fuko has grown, how hard she's working. Kokosan will be really happy.
はい、
It'll be a really moving reunion.
絶対になります。
Tomorrow, I will go see Kokosan and ask her to come to the festival.
私も行きます。
No, you should stay with Fuko. If you leave Tsunohara alone with her, that idiot will most likely run away.
角原さん、そんなことしないです。
Oh, he absolutely is.
でも、私はふーちゃんと一緒にいたいです。
Right?
わかりました。伊吹先生の方は岡崎さんにお願いします。
Yep, leave it to me. I love how the two different versions of Roaring Tides, like, it's the same tune, but completely different emotions. Like, this song is really happy and uplifting, and then the other one is, like, one of the most depressing songs I've ever heard. May the 7th. Come on, just be May 11th already. I want to go to the Founders Festival.
どうぞ。
We're handing out Starfish today, too. A male student just walked past Fuko without even looking at her. I wonder why. She's been ignored more frequently this morning.
ふーちゃん、大丈夫です。
Well, people can be jerks. Every time Fuko fails to hand someone a starfish, Furukawa embraces her shoulders from behind.
何がいけないんでしょうか。声、小さいでしょうか。そんなことないです。今のはたまたまです。
よし、じゃあ僕が確かめてきてやるよ。
Tsunohara rushes toward the male student who ignored Fuko just now. Stop! I grab him by the collar to stop him.
なんだよ。
You always tend to be too violent. How do you plan to take responsibility if some bad rumor about Fuko spreads around because of that?
でも聞いてみないことには何が悪いかわからないだろ。それにさっきのやつは僕の知り合いだ。悪いようにはしないよ。
I'm telling you to wait! But this time I don't make it in time to catch him. That idiot. Will he ever stop being a nuisance to others?
角原さんもふーちゃんのためを思ってやってくれてるんです。
Like hell he would. He just wants an excuse to be an ass to people.
でも文句も言わず一緒にいてくれてます。
Are you sure? All I've heard from him are complaints.
だとしてもです。
She's not totally wrong. It can't have been easy for a fickle ass like him to stay with us this long. I must admit, you girls are pretty incredible. Keeping the thoughts to myself, I just look at the two ladies in silence. After school, I once again walk over to Kokosan's place. I arrive in front of the house where she's always been watering the flowers. But today, in place of her, a tall man is standing there. I wonder who this could be. I peek at his face from the side. Yep, here we go. Yes! Yoshino Yusuke! The name slips from my mouth.
いきなりフルネームで呼ぶな。
Sorry. What a coincidence.
そうだな。
Don't you have work today? It's sunset. I think he's off now.
そうだな。
The conversation comes to a dead end. What is he doing here? Well, whatever. You know he's her fiance. But apparently, I don't remember him saying it, but he said... This fruit just doesn't make sense. I decide to ignore him and raise my hand, about to press the doorbell.
呼ぶ必要はない。
Huh?
今支度をしている最中だ。待っていればじき出てくる。
Are you talking about Kokosan?
そうだ。
Yoshino Yusuke. Yusuke. Her partner is Yusuke-san. He doesn't talk much, but he's very kind. What is that flashing back to? Yusuke!
誰 だから何なんだお前は。
You didn't make the connection until just... You knew his name, you knew the name of her fiance, and you never put the two See, that was my reaction last stream. Wow. This is... Maybe it's because I skipped so much already seen dialogue, and I'm confused about this, but I don't remember ever getting... No, whatever. A Yusuke is waiting for Kokosan in front of her house. That means he is none other than Kokosan's fiance. Kokosan sure has been engaged to a famous person. How did they even meet each other? Well, I guess I'm not in a position to say that.
あの人に何の用だ。
He's like, what is going on? He asks me without moving his eyes away from the entrance. There's something called the Founder Festival at my school. It's some sort of a school festival. I'm thinking of asking her to come.
そうか。
Not as your date, I hope.
あんた、あの人の教え子だったのか。
No, not me. Someone I know is. To tell the truth, there shouldn't be any of her students left in school. But you see, my friend just happened to repeat a year. Haha. Suspicious. It doesn't look like Kokosan has been there in the last 3 years, so there'll be lots of boobs with food and games, so it'll be a lot of fun. Not to mention I have something to show her. I'm sure it'll be an exciting day for her. You're not making this sound very good.
そうか。
I wonder what could have put him at ease all of a sudden.
そいつはいいな。
Yoshino Yusuke's face suddenly breaks into a smile. He then taps me on the shoulder.
その話してあげてくれ。行くか行かないかはあの人次第だが。
Oh, I thought he was gonna get suspicious, like, why are you asking my fiance?
でもそんな話題だけでもいい。話してやってくれ。
He turns his heel and starts walking away. Where are you going?
バス停で待ってると伝えておいてくれ。
He raises one hand in the air as he leaves. Just as he vanishes from my vision. Creak. As the front door opens, Kokosan makes her appearance.
あら、岡崎さん、こんにちは。
Sir, I had a surprise just now.
何ですか？
I just met your boyfriend.
そうでしたか。そういえば見えないですね。
She looks around searching for the man. He said he'd be waiting at the bus stop.
そうですか。
Are you going out now?
ええ、隣町の病院に。
Aw, they're going together. Visiting your sister again?
はい。
Who is in the hospital that they're visiting? This doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel suspicious as I eye her luggage. The big suitcase she's carrying is more suitable for a lone trip than a visit to a hospital.
そのですね。
Are you moving?
しばらく向こうにいようかと思いまして。
I see. I am way more shocked than I look. Everything just keeps on changing like this. I haven't gotten to know her for long. But there's something I've got to do now. It's not the time to get depressed. Are you in a hurry?
いえ、少しなら構わないですよ。
Then I'll keep it short. Actually, I have a request today.
はい。何でしょう。
Next Monday, the Founder Festival will be held at our school. Well, it's sort of like a school festival.
はい、知ってますよ。
Obviously, I don't need to explain it to her. She should know about it more than I do. Could you please come to the festival?
え、私がですか？
Yes, Kokosan. We really want you to come.
何かあるんですか？
No, nothing in particular. Just that, if you could spend the day with Furukawa, I wonder if that's enough to convince her. Well, and I'd be there too. I really want her to come. There should be a lot of fun stuff like the boobs, so please come. Is it not possible?
いえ、お誘いありがとうございます。返事はもう少し待ってもらえますか？
Of course. Please call Furukawa when you've decided.
わかりました。できたら本当に行きたいです。お二人のお邪魔にならなければですけど。
The hint of playfulness in her words is further embellished by her brilliant smile. The moment I see that smile naturally blossom on her face, I realize what he meant. But even just the topic should mean something to her. Please tell her about it. The kindness contained in his words. That's not something you have to worry about. I reply to her with the biggest smile I'm capable of.
では、ご一緒できることを楽しみにしてます。
Yes.
それでは失礼します。
Kokosan bows down slightly, then walks past me. As the distance between us increases, she turns back to bow to me again, before vanishing completely from my vision. And thus, the pieces are all in place. The stage has been set.
岡崎さん。
Yeah, morning.
岡崎さん、
She puts her mouth close to my ear to make sure Fuko can't hear it.
連絡ありました。伊吹先生から。先生、創立者祭に来てくれます。3時に校門で待っていてくれるそうです。
I see. That's good to hear.
はい。
With this, everything is ready. Fuko isn't taking it easy even during the short period before the festival. Even so, more and more people are ignoring her every day. And every time she stands helplessly embracing her starfish, looking at the back of the unresponsive student getting further and further away.
ふーちゃん、次はきっとうまくいきます。
Well, she's probably handed out starfish to just about every third-year student there is now, so it's probably just like, we've already gotten one of your starfish, we don't need another. If it wasn't for Furukawa, I don't know if I would have had the will to keep staying. I can't thank her enough for being there and continuing to encourage Fuko. If Fuko can meet Kokosan and say congratulations to her, we may not have to keep on enduring this. Fuko's having to try so hard only because she thinks her voice wouldn't reach her sister. So if we can lift that weight off her shoulders, maybe she'll open up to other things, and to us as well. Then maybe she can even have a happy school life. This has to happen. The days of you working through physical and emotional suffering will have to come to an end by the day of the festival. Let's make it that way, Fuko. I whisper as my eyes follow Fuko's back as she runs toward another student.